All right, Formula One Grand Prix Monaco 2020. Let's do it. All right, so this is a 5-stage event that you can run through right away. There's no wait between stages, and by completing, you are within 5-day time period, which is plenty, by the way, for this event. You get to win a new Formula One car for 2020 season, and you get to win also the tuning setup from the Monaco Grand Prix, which has obviously heavy emphasis on acceleration and grip, and not so much on the top speed side of things. And there's also 200,000 motorsport dollars. That would be the stage completion reward, and 50 gold total for completing 5 stages. And aside from that, in terms of actual race earnings, there's going to be some around, obviously, depending on what rank you finish certain open-ended goals on. This will vary a bit. Obviously, if you finish with a higher rank, then your fame points or driver XP would be higher. But if you finish at a lower rank, obviously the payout would be less. So, for the total of going through all 22 events in this one, or 22 goals, you will win somewhere around 14,000 fame points. So that's not driver XP. And the driver XP wise, you should be earning about 5,700, give and take a few. Obviously, if you do better, you would get more. If you do not as good, then you would get a little less. But in order to complete all the goals, you're going to be earning about 5,700, not counting any redos. Because sometimes you can complete a race and fail, then you have to redo it, but you will still earn driver XP, fame points, and motorsport dollars for the effort, right? As long as you're not disqualified or you've been failed prior to like essentially finishing the actual race itself, right? You know how that goes. And and in terms of motorsport dollar racing, not counting the ones that you earn from the stage completion, so these are actual amount you earn per distance that you travel, it's going to total about, I want to say, around 259,000 motorsport dollars. So if you decide to complete all 5 stages in one sitting, obviously you will be kept off at the final stage some of the earnings, because you will have exceeded 250,000 per day limit. So you might go through all the events on a single day and just spare yourself the very final goal, which is the cup race that you have to win, where the payout for finishing first place, which is really the only option to complete the event, is some 19,550 motorsport dollars. So now with that out of the way, I am going to, at least for this roundabout, I will pick Aston Martin instead of Mercedes, simply because Toto Wolff, I realized, is almost maxed out in terms of team principal XP. So any extra XP that I put on him will be wasted, or any extra tunings that I get, it's going to be wasted, and we cannot let that happen because those are difficult to come by, let's just say. So we'll go with Red Bull Racing, and I do I have been using Alex Albon more so, as you can see. So we'll continue to level him up, and once I max him out, I will have access to the Invitational, where I will be driving with Max Verstappen. So that's my strategy. Alright, so here's the explanation for the Monaco Grand Prix tuning setup. Events require a tuning setup for their unique race conditions. Grip is the major focus of the car setup at Circuit de Monaco. This street circuit's unforgiving turns requires maximum grip for the best possible lap time. Indeed. Alright, so complete the Formula 1 Grand Prix de Monaco 2020 5-stage special event for your chance to earn a 2020 season Formula 1 car. They don't mention 5-day time period, or time limit, but trust me, it's there. So, okay, let's start now. Stage 1, free practice 1. So in this one, as I said, 5 stages. Stages 1 through 3 are going to be the free practice 1, 2, and 3. Stage 4 is the qualification or qualifying stage, and stage 5 is going to be the single stage of 5 goals for the actual Grand Prix event. All right. Good morning, champ. Welcome to the Principality of Monaco, home to one of the most iconic and challenging events on the F1 calendar. Right, this tough track. Monaco Grand Prix has an amazing history behind it, with many legendary drivers making their name around this street circuit. Yeah, maybe I should have gone with Team Renault and picked Daniel Ricciardo. Maybe that would have helped me win this. Nah, it'll be fine. This weekend, you'll not only be making history with a win, you'll be experiencing a legend from the past. We've got something special lined up for you after practice 1. Right, they're of course talking about the MP44. You get to race around this track. Michael and Natalia have dropped a few hints to me, but I'm saying nothing. I need you to... Well, I guess I spilled the beans here. But by now, I'm sure you guys all know what's up. I need you to focus on driving our car today. We've got a busy schedule, so let's get into it. Okay, so as I said, 5 goals. So 5 goals for stage 1. Skipping costs 10 gold. For focusing on building up your confidence over practice 1. The walls are your friend, so stay close to them if you want the best lap time possible. Right, but don't scrape against them, because obviously it'll slow you down. Alright, so we're going to be starting with a 2-lap event here. And let's check into some stats here. The RB16 should be well suited for this circuit, of course, because of its strength in grip. Anyway, we're gonna need to max out gearbox mapping, and I'll probably go with the 6 steps on power unit optimization, max out brakes calibration, and 8 on suspension adjustments to meet the final PR requirement. So that is that. And I put out another video the other day outlining the overview, including the PR bug, or as Real Racing 3 calls it, the PR gate. So if you're curious about it, you can jump to about, like, I know it's a long video. Somebody pointed out, like, I need to make my video short, but here I am going on for another, like, almost 10 minutes here. So please don't mind me. It's like stream of conscious kind of video here. Anyway, the somebody else pointed out, was asking about that issue. So that video, I pointed out about 17 minutes in. So if you're wondering about what the PR gate is, then you can check out that video and just jump to about 17-minute mark. All right, anyway, we already know what my driver's level is, so we'll keep pushing him as he will be earning another 5,700 driver XP from this event, right? Which will bring him to, I guess, about 30,000 plus. Which is a long way still away from the 100,000 you need. And then right now, Christian Horner, the team principal for Red Bull Racing, of course, just 950 XP. And from this event, he will be picking up another 3,600 principal XP. So yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, so let's get going here without further ado. Enough yapping. Just to complete this event. So let's try and whoa. Good. Drop off here. Oops. Right. The chicane that greets you. Left hander. Another quick left right. And the right left. And the hairpin. Another hard left hander to start the lap 1. As soon as it opens up, you gotta do hard left-hander or right-hander, I think. Left, right. Come on, Valkyrie, you can do it. Neat. And this time, let's brake. Make our way through here. And it will take a little moment after we pass through this chicane. And pause right there. Reason, I just wanted to get a, not quite lined up. I need to go a little bit further up. It's like such a photogenic spot. So here, I'm gonna, I think I've gone too far this time. This car's too fast. Never mind. Maybe try it in the next lap. Let's try the cockpit this time. Like to live dangerously, you know? Stay close. I don't think that's what they meant when they said stay close to the wall. Come on, keep it together. I can get it right. Close, but not quite. I'd like to have it right smack in the center. You know what, that's close enough. Let's get a shot. Pretty cool. Love that. I know, being a total tourist here. Anyway, that will do it for goal 1. Third place finish, which is fine. Let's see. 314 driver XP for that effort. And 10,450 motorsport dollars earned from that third place finish. Obviously, if you finish lower, like behind Botus, then your payout will be less. You know how it works. And you know what? This video has gone long enough, and you guys all know what the story here is. So you know what? For this particular one, and since it's this kind of special one, the first of the event, right? I will do a quick replay too. So this bit here, let's rewind back just a little bit. When you're climbing up, when you see that sign kind of open in the open like this is a good spot to start applying some brakes, because this curve here is enough that if you go flat out without slowing down, yeah, you're not going to make it. So just a little tap on the brakes. And then, of course, kind of play with the throttle. And this corner, on the right hander there, is not as slow. So you do need to carry quite a bit of speed through here. I probably could have taken it a little bit tighter, but that's okay. And then going down here, depending on the number of brakes tuning you have, you're going to have to start braking before the dotted white line. I want to say that's in there. Let's see. That's not what I meant. Here, that's what I meant. Let's see, the line, I guess it's not dotted, but yeah, it ends here. So you want to make sure you start braking a bit earlier than when you reach the essentially bottom of it. So like this corner, tight on the inside, the right hand side, right? And the hairpin. Can I see the hairpin? No, I'm not. They're not going to show me. Okay, maybe I'll do the chase view for this one. So the way I approach this one is stay on the right side as you're approaching, and then cut across, right? And hug tight, and then spin out, come out, exit wide, and then you have to bounce to the opposite side of the wall, to the left side, to get the best angle for the next one here, which I didn't get a very good one. And this last corner before entering the tunnel is tricky. This one, I have terrible time making it clean. I always clip the inside. I try to get too tight. Because if you don't, and you want to carry more speed, then you end up understeering, and there's a wall on the left side that's going to greet you. So, right. Let's go back to the auto view. There we go. And then tunnel, well, tunnel's pretty straightforward. Just watch out for this bend on the, little before the exit. You got the slight right hand bend that's enough that if you don't watch out for it, you will very quickly lose control of the steering. So just watch out for that. And then of course, upon exiting the rumble strip, start of the rumble strip is probably maybe a little bit, not right at the beginning of the rumble strip, but fairly early on is a good place for start braking. If you don't, you end up with what I did. So, yeah. And then we get some nice aerial shots. No aerial shots. That's a shame. Alright, fine. Let's take a look at the lap 2. So, yes, that opening. So, once you come out of this narrower section, and the right-hand side is going to open wide, and then that's of course when you got to start initiating, like start kind of braking and start initiating your right-hand turn up the hill here, a little incline. And while we're up here, what's the view like? Looks like it's kind of limited, unfortunately. Can't see like the marina area there all that well. This is why I need an aerial. I wonder if they don't give us aerial view on this track. You know, Melbourne doesn't have an aerial view either. Or in the replay. Really hoping that we get it. But it hasn't shown up yet, so my guess is maybe it's because of the tunnel. So Melbourne does go under the bridge just slightly, although Hong Kong does the same thing, but they have aerial view on Hong Kong, so I'd love to get a nice wide aerial view over the whole marina area here, but alright. We do have one more left, don't we? Okay, we don't need to sit here and watch all that. That's fine. We are good. So let's move on. Minute 14 for best lap from Lewis Hamilton. And I am at 1:18. Good bit behind my teammate. Anyway, that will do it for goal 1. So we'll pick up in the next video for goal 2. So see you then.